Hey, what's going on, guys? Okay, so far within our application, we are able to register users successfully within the system after some validations, and we are also able to authenticate users within to when they log into the system. We've also implemented some access control, whereas users cannot access any restricted areas without logging in, and also we've also created some security where users or basic users cannot access any admin related stuff. So what we're going to be doing within this video is adding some extra layers to our authentication process. So as you can see within these with these comments, within a previous video we set these comments over here. So there's two methods we need. We're going to need to set up a method where it checks whether the user is verified, and another method to see if a user is the user's account is it active or not. So if we check again within our database, um, um, this is our database over here. So we're gonna say use. All right. Sorry about that. Let me just make it so that we can see what's going on there. Okay. So as you can see, we have two fields here, active and verified. So as long as they are set to 0, we need to set up functionality here within our application. The first one is going to be to redirect the user to a page where it notifies them that they need to activate their account. And then the other one is also, I mean, the first one is going to be where they have to, where there's a notification that's going to tell them that they need to check their email to verify their account. And the other one is going to be to activate the account. All right. So with that being said, the first method I'm going to create here is the one to check if see if the user's account is verified or not. Now, so far we only have two users. I'm not gonna change anything for these two, but I will change for the admin since we're gonna need his account and so forth. So, but what I'm gonna do now within the application DAO, uh, right after this one, what's this one? Let me just take this comment over here. All right, so I'm gonna create a method here. It will be returning a Boolean value. Um, so the parameter it's gonna take is the email. Okay, so you're gonna need this over here, and then you're gonna set the SQL query. So what we need is this field over here, verified. And we set our parameter there. Okay, what else do we do? So the method we're gonna need is connect go to, and then we're gonna prepare the statement. And then we pass in is account verified SQL. Okay, session E. Okay, and then what do we need now? Okay, so then pass in our email. Okay, that's gonna be the first parameter, and that's it. So, all right, so we need to set the result set. So set equals to that over there. Okay, actually I'm wrong. What am I doing? Uh, Actually, what I'm supposed to do is, what am I doing? Hold on. Actually, we don't need this result set over here. I'm doing the incorrect thing here. It's over here where we don't need the result set. I'm supposed to return an integer, which is int um, set. Hold on. Yeah, actually, no, I'm making a mistake here. All right, so I'm supposed to say then over here I'll return true. Okay, so yeah, I'm supposed to check whether this value is equal to zero, 0 or 1. If it's 0 or if it's 1, then it's gonna return true. Otherwise, it's gonna return false. Confused myself a little bit there, but yeah. Okay, so okay, so basically we're gonna be doing the exact same thing to check and see if this account is active or not. So I'm gonna copy what we did here from the this code block there. Then I'm gonna paste it here. And then I'll do that as account. And again, I made a mistake. Here we'll be checking if the account is verified or not. I'm supposed to say verified, not active. Apologies for that. So this one needs to be verified, not active. And then this is the one that needs to be active. Okay, so here we need active. Uh, I'll copy that, paste it there, and then everything else should be the same. All right, so okay, so yeah, just apologies for that. I made a mistake with it within the first method. So the is account verified one needs to be verified, and then the the is account active needs to be active. So also with the SQL statements, they just make sure they are the same. That's for those of you who are following along. All right, so now within our auth application here, the first method we need to check is and then we pass in that email. By the way, we need to check, it's returning a Boolean value, so we're basically checking if the account is active or not. So we have to check there. If it's not verified, then within here, we need to set up our model and view. So what I need to do here is copy that. All right, you know what? Let me just type it out. So we're going to be redirecting back to the error page, which is going to be that. What am I doing? Okay. and then obviously we're gonna set our message over there, add objects. So the message will be this. Okay, all right, that should be our error message over there, and then obviously we have to return um, error view. Okay, and then we're practically gonna do the same thing with the is account active or not. So and then we pass in the email. Uh, just gonna copy that there. Now the view is gonna be different. Let me see. It's this one over here, account deactivated. So let me just copy that. Just cancel, and then that's what we're gonna replace it with over there, account deactivated. And then in fact we don't even need an error message because we already have instructions set up on that page already. I'm just gonna delete this part over here. What am I doing? Apologies for that. This is the one that I need to delete. Okay, so on the errors page, let's start with that. Let me see. So I'm gonna copy this, and then we need to get our error message over there. So which is account not verified. Let's change that. We change that as well. Okay, so now we have our error message. So now within our index controller, we need to set a route for the account deactivated page. So um, index, and then within here again, I'm just going to copy that, and I'll say right, and then obviously here we're going to redirect to that page. Okay, so basically we've done with checking whether or not the account is activated or not, or the account is verified or not. I just want us to test these two methods over here, and let's see what it does. So I'm going to run the server, and then I'm going to pause the video while the server is running up, and then we'll check it out once it's up and running. All right, guys, so the server is now up and running. So here within our app, you're going to go to the login page. Now, obviously, both of these users are not active or verified. So we're going to test with Steven to see if it's going to display our error message that we set up for the is account active or is account verified or not. So within here, I'll say Steven and then just put some gibberish there. Okay. So as you can see with our method, within our method here, it basically checked whether or not this account is verified or not. And as you can see, it's displaying our message. This account is not yet verified, which is what is showing over there. So then that means that when we register a user within the system and then they try to log in without verifying their account via email, it's not going to work. So now the next thing that we need to do is I'm going to update one of these users. So I'm going to set the admin to active and also verified. Oh, actually active and verified. I mean, except for active, I'm going to set them to verified and also with the date. So I'll just say 1 and or what you call it, made a mistake there. I need to say uh, equal to, hopefully that works. uh, Equals to 2. Okay, so let's check the users again. All right, so the admin, his account is verified, and obviously there's a I set the date there. So now I'm gonna try and log in with the admin account and to see if our is account active or not. Will it redirect us to the account deactivated page? So now what I'll do is I'll go there and then I'll use admin and obviously put some gibberish there. Click OK. Okay. So as you can see, our system was able to check and see whether or not our account is verified or not, and because I mean our account is active or not, and because it's not, it's redirected us here to the account deactivated page. So yeah, man, that's what we needed to do in terms of adding some extra layers to the authentication process. What am I doing? So yeah, so basically the first thing we'll do is to check and see if we have a valid email. If the email is valid, we will check then if the account is verified. If not verified, it's going to take us to the error page telling us that this account is not verified. And otherwise, it's going to check also if the account is active. If it's not, it's going to bring us to this page where we then need to put in our email so that we what you call it, so that we have to reactivate our account. All right, so basically that's it for this video. Now within the next video, we're going to be testing everything, meaning we're going to register a new user within the system. We're going to also test and see if it's going to send the email, and then we're going to basically do the whole authentic verification process where it'll send an email. We will go to our email, click on the link, and then verify our account by changing the password. And then yeah, basically that I think that should be the last video for this particular series. So, but for now, this is all we need in terms of the authentication process. So within the next video, we're going to be testing everything, and yeah, hopefully we can do that under 30 minutes, hopefully. But yeah, that's it, guys. For those of you who haven't done so already, again, guys, I appreciate all the support. If you haven't done so, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys within the next video. All right, cheers for now.